Hello viewers and welcome to another Doctor Who episode review. Today I'm reviewing The Smugglers, which is a completely missing 4-part story which ran from the 10th of September to the 1st of October 1966, written by Brian Hales, starring William Hartnell as the Doctor, Annick Wills as Polly and Michael Craze as Ben Jackson. So yes, I'm going to say it now, The Smugglers is not the best episode in the world. I know it's missing, I know I can't really judge the episode properly because I can't actually see the visuals, but I think to say it's the first story of season 4 of Doctor Who, it's not the bestest of opening episodes, to be honest. You know, we did have Galaxy 4, which were a bit nah. We did have Planet of Giants, which were also a bit nah. But this is, between them three, I think this is the weakest one, definitely. So yeah. So basically The Smugglers, you know, it's their first proper adventure with Ben and Polly, and they arrive on Cornwall, which I've read up on it. And it's the first proper location set story, which I didn't know until I found it out. And also it was filmed along with the season 3 episodes, but they just saved it for the start of season 4. And apparently The Smugglers, this story, was the first the cast and the crew noticed William Hartnell's decline in health. So obviously the next episode, the next story from this is the 10th Planet, and we all know what happens at the end of that. But anyway, let's get back to The Smugglers. They arrive on Cornwall in the 17th century, and basically the story is kind of revolving around pirates. It's got a pirate vibe. There's the main villain is a guy called Cherub, and he's basically wanting to know all the plans of the treasure and how they can get it, and they accuse the Doctor, Ben and Polly, of knowing about this. And the whole pirate themed thing isn't my thing to begin with. You know, we've had like The Curse of the Black Spot with Matt Smith, and you know, pirates in general don't appeal to me, so it didn't help with me liking this story. But yeah, it's a 4-part story. I know it's missing, but to me it just dragged. It was slow, and it were enjoyable or interesting. And nothing really happened that much, really. You had the whole sort of thing as, you know, the Doctor and the companions getting accused of something, then they get threatened to be killed, and all that sort of the same thing, along with the pirate vibe. And I started to lose interest, and nothing really sticks in my mind, really. So basically, it ends up where Ben finds this secret passage, and that's the way to the TARDIS to escape. But obviously they can't do that before they've settled the differences with the pirate people, and to help with the whole thing with the treasure and the secret key and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, there were a few good, interesting bits in it. You know, why is Cherub that keen on the whole treasure secret thing? What's the Squire got to do with it? And there's not, I can't really think of many interesting things about this story. It's probably the worst Hartnell story. You know, there are some terrible Hartnell stories, but this is probably the worst. I will probably do a story, an episode ranking of each Doctor, as I review them. So after I've reviewed the 10th Planet, I'll probably review all the William Hartnell episodes and rank them in order, and rank the series in order. I know there's only 3, but I'm going to do that, and this is probably going to be at the bottom of the list. That's all I'm going to say about this story. I know it's a very short review and all that sort of stuff, but I just didn't like it. And it's one of them that I'm not bothered that it's missing. If it survived, if we came across it, I'd be happy, of course, but it's not memorable. Pirates aren't my thing. The story was pretty weak in my opinion. It wasn't interesting, and yes, I was timing it, which is something I don't do unless it's a terrible story. I was looking at my watch, looking at my phone at the time. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Please comment, your opinions about this episode. I really would like to know what you think. Do you like it? Do you actually like it? Do you agree with me that it was one of his weakest stories? Yeah, I would like to know. And from research again, because after I've seen the stories, I do like to just look at research just to see if there's any facts. But the ratings for this story seem to be, probably one of the lowest so far of the William Hartnell era, and I see why. It's not good. Yeah, I'll hopefully see it in my next review, which will be the 10th Planet, before we go into the golden Patrick Troughton era. And yeah, I will see you then, and bye.